Breezy weather today, turning to windy weather for the day tomorrow. The pollen count back on the high side. You don't need me to tell you that again. Juniper, oak, and maple, 10.1. That's the highest it's been so far this spring. It'll stay high for the day tomorrow as well. The Perry and Young Tower cam here, looking across the bay. You can see the ripples on the water thanks to the wind out of the south. It is quite breezy, up to about 18 miles per hour right now, with our temperature sitting at 75, dew point sitting at 62. We should fall down into the 60s overnight tonight with the cloud cover in and out. We're going to see the sunshine for your Saturday. We really won't see the cloud cover start to thicken up and build across the area until the evening hours. It will stay breezy as we go through the overnight. Temperatures warm, 78 in Bluntstown, 79, Marietta 75 in Panama City, as well as Tefiniak Springs. Gulf water sitting at 63, but the nearshore water temperature actually up to 67. And if you are headed to the coast tomorrow, prepared to be sand blasted. The wind out of the south-southeast at 15 to 30 miles per hour. And yes, just a 10% chance of showers and storms on your Saturday, but a 100% chance of rain Saturday night into Sunday, where there's only a 40% chance of rain on your Sunday. So if you just looked at the forecast at face value for Saturday and Sunday, you would say, we don't need to worry about storms, but you do. We have a wind advisory in effect for everyone under that wind advisory until the boundary clears this out. That'll be early on Sunday morning, where you see gusts as high as 35 or 40, and that excludes outside of thunderstorms. So let's time out those thunderstorms. Again, by noon tomorrow, you should see the sunshine out there. Just some high cloud cover streaming across. It will be very, very breezy. And then as we go into the evening hours, that's when the cloud cover thickens. The storms come in initially on the western side of the Panhandle and then tracking to the central portion of the Panhandle by the time we get to about 3 o'clock in the morning. And note, even though you do have a 100% chance of rain, some are going to see some heavier rainfall totals or higher rainfall totals, and others are going to see far less, because this isn't going to be a consistent line. It is going to be a broken line of thunderstorms, and that is very unfortunate, because as mentioned yesterday, that elevates the tornado risk, not just here but also across the southeast. So there is now a high risk off to our north and west, moderate risk, which is higher than enhanced risk. So all of our areas either in a 30% risk or a 45% risk of severe weather as we go through Saturday night into Sunday. All that means is severe weather is expected. So timing that out here on the western Panhandle from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Central Daylight Time. The forecast the same across the Panhandle, regardless of what color you see on the map here. That is because the dynamics, they're the same aloft. It's just going to be whether or not you have a strong thunderstorm work right over the top of you. You can see that there with the line quickly working through, again, between 9 and 4 a.m. for the western portion of the Panhandle. For the central portion of the Panhandle, between midnight and 7 a.m. Again, the forecast is the same, because it is just those isolated strong storms you see working across there. It really isn't timing out a line segment of storms. It's going to be just whether or not you have a severe storm work over the top of you. If you do, you could pick up anywhere between about 1 and 3 inches of rain from the eastern portion of the Panhandle. That'll be between 3 a.m. and 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time, and then I'll clear out of the bend by noon. We have got much nicer weather on the way to start off next week.
And viewers can download our app to keep up.
Storm Track 13 app. It's free on the Google Play and Apple Store. It's a great resource to have. Turn on those location services so you can get those alerts.
All right. Thanks, Ross.
And you need it.